reading today, we're going to be going over whether or not you are emotionally available. That can be to yourself, to others. Are you emotionally available? As we do that, we will also go over each sign, whether or not you hide your emotions. Some do not. Some try very hard. Some hide it very well, but those that are close can tell they're hiding it. And there are some that you would never know that they are feeling emotions of any type. They're that good at hiding them. So for our question today, we'll be using the All the Answers deck. Yes, no, sometimes maybe will pop out. Are you emotionally available? And we will also be pulling a soul connection oracle question. This is meant to help you become more self-realized. This is meant to dive into your shadow self. This is meant to help you become closer to yourself, answer some hard questions, and find out who you really are deep in your soul. So make note of the question you get and answer that for yourself. The affirmation for today is all challenges lead to growth. All challenges lead to growth. So reaffirm that to yourself, write it down, repeat it several times. Just make it a part of your mindset. Affirmations can be very powerful if you use them correctly and you actually take the steps to reaffirm them in your mind. All challenges lead to growth. So let's get started and see how good you are at hiding your emotions, whether or not you are emotionally available, and a question for you to answer to connect to yourself a little better. So jumping in, we're going to start with Scorpio. Scorpio, you are a pro at keeping your emotions hidden. Are you emotionally available? Nope. A no there. And what question can you answer to connect to yourself? What do I like to create? How can I get inspired to create more often? So a call to create more. We definitely do connect with ourselves when we are creating something. Next up, we have Sagittarius. Sagittarius, you do not hide your emotions. You have no problem saying what you feel. So, are you emotionally available? Possibly. A maybe. Maybe depends on who you're dealing with. And your question, what is my most unforgettable memory? Why did this moment make such an impression on me? Delving into the past. Next up, we have Libra. Libra, you try to hide your emotions, but eventually they do come to the forefront. Are you emotionally available? The universe says yes. You are open. What can you do? What question do you need to ask yourself? What is one thing I would like to do more often? Why do I enjoy doing this so much? Very interesting. Looking at the things that bring us joy. Next, we have Capricorn. Capricorn, you hide your feelings very well, but those closest to you can tell that something is off when you are hiding it. Capricorn, are you emotionally available? No, dear. A no there. For your question, what is worrying me right now? How can I release this worry in a positive way? So what is bringing you agita? What is bothering you? Making you worry and feel off? And how can you release that? Next up, we have Gemini, you are a pro. People would not know what you're feeling or what emotions you're having. And you are not currently emotionally available. So a little closed down. What question do we need, Gemini? What will make me feel better in this very moment? Why will this make me feel better? So what do you need right now? And why do you need it? Virgo, you are also the type that could hide your emotions from everyone and no one will know. You have a great poker face. You are currently open and emotionally available. Question for Virgo. Do my reactions tend to make things better or worse when dealing with a stressful situation? How do I make things better or worse? So look at how you deal with stress and if you create more chaos or if you calm things down. Aquarius. Aquarius, you hide it very well, but those closest to you can tell. Are you emotionally available, Aquarius? N to the O. And your question. What am I carrying from my past that I need to move on from? What about this makes it so hard to let go of? That's a pretty intense question. So could be some trauma that you're carrying. And why is it so hard to forgive or move on from it? Definitely something to look at to become closer to yourself. Aries, you are a person that tries, but will eventually just release how you feel. Are you currently emotionally available? Not possible, a no. Your question, Aries. What do I need to improve within myself? What are some steps I can take to start improving? So, what's something that you want to improve, see better in yourself, and how can you go ahead and start trying to do that? Pisces, you also try to hide your feelings, but will eventually just release them. And Pisces, for you, abso-fucking-lutely, you are emotionally available. How do I think someone else would describe me? How would I describe myself? So what is the person that you show to others like? And what is the real you like? How close are they together? Someone that doesn't hide their feelings is Leo. Leo, are you emotionally available currently? It says, of course not. A no there. Leo, what do we need to ask ourselves? What drains my energy? How can I protect myself from this? So what is draining you? And how can you stop it from draining you? Next up, Taurus. You hide it very well, but people that are close to you can tell. Proceed. You are open, emotionally available. And your question, what are the most positive parts of my day-to-day lifestyle? List them. So one by one, just list what are the positive things you do on a day-to-day basis for yourself, in your life. And finally, we have Cancer. Cancer, you do not hide your emotions. Are you emotionally available? Absolutely not at this time. And your question, Cancer, what are some habits I have that sabotage my growth? How can I correct these habits? So what are you what are you doing to self-sabotage yourself? What are you doing to self-sabotage? And how can you go about fixing that so that you stop doing that to yourself? So there you have it, a deeper reading today, reconnecting with ourselves in a different way. Again, please do take the time to answer the question. I promise it will give you insight. And I hope you enjoyed. Please do comment below. I would love to hear from you. And I appreciate you so much for being here and spending a little time with me today. Don't forget to comment, share, like, and subscribe. All of that does help the channel to grow. We are growing very slowly at the moment, but I hope it will pick up. Let me know what you think of these decks. They are all available on the website. I hope to see you soon, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.